So don't say nothing.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Again, it's Henry. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18, counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that.
Hey, middle.
D-line, get that quarterback.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's across midfield and finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Blue Dan. Deuce. Go ahead. Watch out.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. This goes to a former Eagle, Nelson Aguilar. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Running from the gun with Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now Jackson on 2nd down. It's caught by Aguilar. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 32 yards. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
You remember me? That's you. Watch twist.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 6-0 our score after 1.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Check, 50.
Jackson now. That one into the hands of Flowers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 21 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
17's Mike. Mike 17.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick-6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick-6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
You ready? You ready?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw is Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. He'll look to throw.
Nice, sweetheart.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
57 yards.
and the Ravens are once again back in front.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for two is denied. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Come on now, let's go.
Great, set. On anyone, 63.
They go play action with Hurts.
Being chased out left.
Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Steps away to his left.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
They're running it.
Hey, report. Report. That's on us.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson out to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Alpha, sit on. 180. One shot. Sit on.
Here we go.
180.
Now Jackson.
Number 53, Mike 53.
They set up the screen for Henry. Runs over it, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Check down here for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown! Derrick Henry from 21 yards away. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right.
Key 26.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Down the right sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes